to be a freshman coming in and then being out on the field in a significant role?
It was an experience, I would say. Just being able to come in early and play early, I felt like I got better throughout the season, so it was pretty fun doing that.
As far as just you and JC coming in together, how much did you guys kind of sponge off each other and kind of get a little bit more of the learning curve kind of taken care of going into the season?
Me and JC, we best friends, so it was kind of a thing that we held each other accountable. So every time, like when he was in the game or he was in practice and he was going with the first team and he was out there tired during camp and it was hot, I'll just encourage him to just keep on going. This is what we came here for, and we just want to be the best DBs that we can to help the team. What
was harder to adjust to at this level, the physicality or the speed?
I would say the speed, because we played football all our lives, so I think the speed was more harder because everything is coming at you fast, so you got to learn the defense faster. You got to learn what to do. I mean, people are more advanced, receivers are better, so it was more of the speed, I would say.
JC was talking about you guys being, one day the best tandem, in the conference or in the country. Where do you see your potential, and what do you think you guys can do as a tandem?
Yeah, I think we can definitely be the best tandem in the country because we hold each other accountable. So one day, if I'm having a bad practice, he tells me like I need to get better. One day, if he's having a bad practice, I tell him he need to get better, and we just hold each other accountable. So I think we can potentially be the best tandem in the country.
Why do you think you guys clicked?
Just because we are a lot similar. We both tall corners. We have a lot of talents. We both work hard. And we just both want to be great. We both want to make it to the NFL. So I think that's what really clicked between us two.
How much more prepared do you feel going in this year to a room that's going to have a lot of new faces, but you're going to have about as much experience as anybody in that room?
Yeah, just the experience that we had. So just being able to play my freshman year, seeing what the offenses gave us. So now it's all over again. So we understand the defense better. We understand the weaknesses of the defense. So I feel like we can play better this year and faster because we already seen it once.
You got on the field a little late. JC got on the field a little quicker than you. Was there any frustration on your part that you weren't keeping pace in that regard, and how did he talk you through that?
No, it wasn't really frustration. I felt like when the time is right, I would play, and you just got to trust the process because JC, he's very athletic, so he played nickel and corner, so he played better in the slot and stuff. So I just knew that my time would come. It was just a matter of when. I just had to keep working hard and trust the process.
Non-football, what do you guys do? What's your go-to sort of relaxing?
Probably play Madden against each other. That's probably it.
Who's the better Madden player?
Me, definitely. I mean, but we both go back and forth, so you never know how the game will change. Yeah.
JC said that you only beat him when when you have to play with the Eagles. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I mean, I like playing with the Eagles. I give him a hard time with Alshon Jeffries when I throw the ball up. So
yeah, throw it to a game time.
Yes, sir. Got to.
When people wonder if you should be playing safety, is that almost like insulting to you, or do you take any motivation from that? How does that?
No. So out of high school, I had a DB trainer, Coach Chachi. So he helped me a lot with my footwork. So when I came into college, I just wanted to be a DB, whether it was safety or corner. I felt like I could play both. So I look at myself as a DB. I like myself better at corner because I'm longer, and there's not a lot of 6'4" corners out there, so that makes a difference. But I can play safety as well. I feel like I can play safety as well. So, like Coach always say, he want the best 5 out there, and if the best 5 consists of me playing safety, then I'll play safety.
I was about to say is you don't see a lot of 6'4" corners. How long have you been 6'4"? Like when did you hit your top line?
I think I want to say either in my junior or sophomore year. My freshman year of high school, I was about 6'3", 6'2". Then I hit a little growth spurt from 6'3" to 6'4", my sophomore or junior year. I don't know.
Had you already been playing defensive back before then?
Oh yes, sir. I started playing defensive back in Little League a little bit, but I started playing more in high school. In high school, they moved me to corner, and I've just been playing corner and safety throughout my years in high school.
Never too much of a big adjustment the more you kept growing?
Oh, no, sir, not too big adjustment.
Any thoughts to ever, did any coaches ever come over and say, hey, I think you'd make a great receiver or a great safety, something like that?
As I was getting recruited, I didn't really hear that much, but I did play receiver in high school as well, so yes, sir.
Have you measured your wingspan?
No, sir. No, I don't know that.
This may speak for itself, but what are the benefits to being so tall at that position?
Just being able to get my hands on the line, because you look at a lot of the tall corners like Richard Sherman, Aqib Talib, they very good in press technique. So I feel like with my long arms, I can be able to get my hands on like quicker receivers and bigger receivers as well.
Are those the guys you look up to? Anyone else in the league that you really try to model your game after?
Yeah, I would say Richard Sherman, Aqib Talib, Jalen Ramsey, and I think that's about it as far as like big rangy corners.